how are you? Good to see you again. How's everything?
How are you?
Good.
Life is great, man.
Is
and
it?
So is this
Great.
film.
Thank you.
It is like the perfect family adventure
Oh,
film.
look at that. There's the review. Done. Thanks so much. Have a great
Done
night.
deal. But I'm wondering, have the kids seen the film? What was their review of the film?
They haven't seen it yet. They're waiting till it comes on Apple. But they were on set, and they said, we're going to watch this one.
Where
And I was like, wow,
did they
you're
get to
bestowing
see?
such an honor. I was like, I'm no longer an accountant in your eyes. Yeah.
What set did they get to see for the film?
They got to see Asa kick the crap out of me in the Viennese library.
They're like, yeah, go Asa,
Yeah, they're like,
go.
yes! I was like, that's too much excitement for that.
This is payback. This film takes the cast globe-trotting.
Yes.
Bangkok, Vienna, Liverpool, Egypt. If you had to pick a co-star to be your co-traveling companion, who would it be and why?
I think it would be Asa. She knows everything about everywhere.
Yeah?
She has a running list of every restaurant in the world. Do you hear me talking about this? Yeah.
I love Natalie.
No. But I just said I would only travel with you because you know everything about everything.
And she said Natalie.
Yeah, and she's, yeah, perfect. Great. No one said me.
You guys clearly
Important to
have.
point that out.
We're looking for the Fountain of Youth.
You coming?
Well, if you're going.
The fountain is too powerful and dangerous for mankind.
There's a power in there beyond any of our comprehension. I can feel it.
So much fun. And I also love how you made it a family affair. Your brother-in-law, Stanley Tucci, was in the mix as well.
That's right.
We didn't get a scene with y'all together, though.
I know, right? I didn't even know he was in the movie. We went to dinner the first night I met Guy. Well, I had met him before, but the first night we sat down. I brought Stanley as my date. And then just randomly, he was like, yeah, so Stanley's coming in tomorrow. And I went, what? And he was like, Stanley's in the movie. And I went, great, thanks for telling me.
You didn't even know?
No.
I thought you put in a good word for them.
Nope, I didn't. I tried to speak against the opposite. But
Oh, whatever. Now we need a sequel. That's all I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying.
We're
Me
not-
and him together.
Right?
Yeah.
And then bringing him in the mix.
Okay, great. Are you writing this? Because we should get...
Why not?
Yeah,
you know what else
exactly.
is being written right now, though? The paper, of course, co-creators of The Office.
That's right.
It's the 20th anniversary of The Office.
That's right.
So what are you hearing about this? Because Domhnall Gleeson, your co-star here, is going to be a lead on the paper.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite actors. And I remember we were in Cairo, and he said, can I talk to you about something? And it was real serious. And he said, I just got offered this part in the paper. What do you think? And I said, you got to do it. And he's like, I think it's going to be really good. And I said, as long as Greg's behind it,
Yeah.
you're going to be great. And we're all so supportive. The whole cast was texting about these guys making their show. It's going to be awesome.
Oscar's in the mix as well. If Greg reaches out to you and says, hey, can Jim come over to the paper and say what's up?
I will do anything for that guy.
That's what I
He
hear.
calls, I'll show up.
You're the best. And
Oh,
please
thank
send
you.
our love to Emily.
I will, for
always
sure.
Love chatting with her.
Awesome.
Take
Thanks,
care.
everybody.
Congratulations.